Hey, I got a phone number for Paul Hansen. Let's give him a call and just check in with him real quick.
Hello?
Hello, Paul Hansen.
Mr. Texas.
How you doing? How does it feel to be out of prison? Is this a good time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, we just checking in with you and making sure they didn't kill you as soon as you walked out of prison and making sure you're alive and well. There's a lot of people been asking about you, and we just wanted to make sure you're okay.
No, been dodging all the bullets. Let me put my headset on. It's a lot easier than holding that phone up.
Okay.
Don't like laying it against my ear. No, I've had this kind of like a virus, so, and then everything that I was connected to, like my computers and Dropbox and KeyPass, and I've been working on that to get it all operating. It's a lot of work.
I bet it is. I bet. Well, there's several people that are like asking how to get a hold of you, to communicate with you. Should Aaron and I still tell them pauljjhansen at hotmail.com? Is that the proper message?
Yeah. But
okay.
If you know that they're really solid people, just go ahead and give them this number.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Now, you told me to give that Manning guy a call.
There was a guy named Chris in California who he considers himself, or he calls himself Ken Hoven's chauffeur. He wanted you to help him with his case.
Yeah.
I
talked to him already.
Oh, you did? Okay. And I think Rhonda Harrington wanted to talk to you, but I don't have her phone number off the top of my head. But
I'm communicating with her.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you gave me Manning's personal phone number, and I misplaced it.
Well, it probably was for a particular interview on maybe he was trying to set up, and I don't know if that's still in the works or not. So, Rhonda's very...
I prefer... I emailed Rhonda, and I told her that I'm not real thrilled about these info commercial interviews.
Okay.
They almost amount to nothing. What I recommend is that he interview me for 2 hours.
Okay.
1 hour one day, not on the air.
Right.
And then he can take little segments out of that, or talk about it on his own, and just send people to a YouTube or whatever.
Okay.
Say, if you want to listen into detail. Otherwise, it's almost completely non-productive. I'm not really that excited about promoting his airtime with little tidbits of info commercials. It's just a waste of time for it. I see so many people doing that across the country, and it doesn't never amount to anything.
Yeah. No, I got you. And I think Rhonda would be much more connected into him and his radio program than I would be. So if you're communicating with her, she would be the best person to deal.
I did communicate that clearly to him.
Okay. Very good.
I don't mind going on the air occasionally like that, but
right.
There's got to be a time when we sit down and look at the big picture, because
a lot to cover. Yeah, it's too much to cover in 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, and all we end up doing is scratching the surface. We don't get nothing done.
Right. No, I understand. Hey, we talked to Sean last night as well. He just recently got moved to Blackwater River Correctional Facility, which he tells me is just down the road from Milton. So I'm just letting you know he's hoping at some point. I know you got a lot to do, but he was telling me last night he's hoping at some point you get a chance to maybe communicate with him or look at his case, or for whatever assistance you can provide legally, because I think he's got a lawyer named Jason Cromie, but I don't think he has the finances to fund him. So whatever you decide to do there, I just pass along the message.
Yeah. Well, if you talk to Sean again, I can't contact him because I'm a felon, but
right.
He what I need from him is any additional documents that were written up by that person that was working on that paralegal that was working on his territorial jurisdiction challenge and subject matter jurisdiction challenge.
Okay.
Because Sean knows what I did get, I'm just wondering if I do know that when I parted with him, when I got out of jail, that he was waiting on final documents from that lady, and I was wondering, I need to look at those documents, even if he didn't get them filed.
Okay. So when I talk to Sean, I should say Paul needs. How do I describe the documents again? Paul needs the documents from the lady regarding territorial jurisdiction.
Just say that the paralegal that he told me about, that was helping him, if she ever got the final documents to him.
Okay. All right.
That Paul, Paul wanted to see all the documents that she believed were necessary to complete that challenge.
Okay. All right. No, Sean calls me from time to time, and so we still have a ability to communicate. So I'll make sure that I relay that, and he'll be glad to hear that. He's got a release date of 2034, Paul. I can't imagine being 27 years old and my release date is like 18 years out. So any encouraging words we can throw his way and prayers, and I tried to send him books to read, but you were in prison for I think 16, 18 months for completely innocent, man, and doing nothing wrong. And I know Sean's not as pure as to driven snow, but I don't think he deserved 20 years. So
no, it's just horrible. I think there's a good chance that we'll be able to show that court didn't have jurisdiction.
Yeah.
We'll go from there.
Right.
Now, if the common law court wants to give him death penalty, then that's
Yep. Yep. That's right.
I think a good minister and a few other speakers in the to give testimony would be able to convince the jury that he needs something else, not 20 years.
Right. All right, Paul. Well, I'm really, really glad to hear from you. Have you been eating some good food? Anything you want to share? Have you been having some ice cream or some good home cooking? Or
we went out to Ruby Tuesdays last night.
Very good.
The Corral Buffet, I think it's called.
I can't even begin.
And we went to a Chinese buffet the night before, and I'm not going to live much longer eating like this.
I can't even begin to imagine. I think having good food would be on top of my list too. So, well, we're really, really glad to hear that you're out, and I know you still got probably probation for a while. I don't even know the rules on that, but we're just glad to hear that you're not stuck in prison anymore. And a lot of people have been asking about you, and Aaron wanted to tell everybody that you're okay and that you weren't killed. They didn't murder you as soon as you walked out of the prison. So I'm glad you've been dodging the bullets. So,
yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm just having a terrible time getting all my internet stuff going again. And
okay,
I misplaced my key pass, and that had access to everything.
Okay, but you can. Have you got access to pauljjhansen at hotmail.com? Is that?
Well, oh yeah, I do have that.
Okay. All right, so they'll be the preferred method, and if we know the people personally and we think they're solid, I'll go ahead and give them the phone number too, but I won't make the phone number public. So at least everybody can communicate with you via your email address, pauljjhansen at hotmail.com.
Yeah, go ahead and send me an email on that.
Yeah, I did this morning. I just said you alive, so I want to make sure they didn't get to you, So
yeah, do that because I want to make sure it's working properly too.
Okay.
Because I haven't actually got into Paul J.J. Hansen.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hotmail. I've got it into the account that it's forwarded to, and I'm hoping everything is getting forwarded. So that's why I'd ask you to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you another one, and I'll look for a reply just to confirm it's working both ways. So.
Yeah, I'm just checking everything. I got my Android phone, so that's the only internet connection I've had so far, other than going out to coffee shops and trying to get on with my other computer. So
yeah,
as soon as I get my pass going, I'll be flying because my whole life is on my cloud.
Oh yeah,
and,
right.
And all I'm getting is my cloud into my iPad. I mean my phone, and that's almost worthless. I'm trying to tether up to my big computer right now as we speak. So hopefully I can get somebody on that.
Okay. Let me yell at Aaron real quick before we go. Hey, Aaron, did you have anything for Paul before we hang up? Babe? What, if you have something for Paul, you need to say it now before we hang up.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the crazy land of the world of insanity.
It was easier. It was easier in jail.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Did you tell him what I said, Rudy?
What?
I said he's probably in a hotel room.
Babe.
At the buffet.
At the buffet. He did. He's been going to eat some good foods.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I've got so much food. Like the Hebrews that had meat coming out of his nose. I'm tired of it.
Wow. Did you go swimming?
No, I've been sick almost every day since I got out.
Oh, no.
I just got a virus. I think it's one of those viruses that take 21 days to burn through you.
Well, maybe if you go down to the beach and you get salt water and vitamin D from sun, you'll feel better.
I'm sure. I just don't have time to do that.
Oh,
But I am getting... I rode the bike about 15 miles the other day, so I'm not real sick. I kind of cycled around.
15, wow.
But I've had this same thing before, and the doctor says that he usually tries antibiotics, but he says he knows they don't do any good because it's just a 21-day cycle. And away it goes.
Yeah, I usually take colloidal silver for everything.
Yeah, I would if I had some, but...
You know, you can make your own with a couple of sticks of pure silver and a battery.
Oh, yeah, I know how to do that.
Good.
Yeah.
Have you got onto the internet at a cafe and checked your emails and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did you get on Facebook and see anything there?
Yeah, there's not much on Facebook with me. Got 5,000 emails, but I'm... a great many of them are just advertising stuff. So.
Oh, shit.
The only thing I've got to get on the internet with is mostly is my little Android phone, so it's kind of difficult. I'm trying to get my computer working now. But there's not very many hotspots in... every time you go any place in Florida, they make you pay to get on the internet.
Wow.
What about Starbucks?
You got to buy food every hour to get on the internet.
Really?
And which is all right.
What about the library?
There's not one real close to me. I'm trying to maybe get to the library today. I went to the law library yesterday, and they don't have any jump on. So I'm going to go to the other library. Now, a lot of times, libraries have really good internet, so I can come there.
Well, very good. Well, we're really, really happy to hear that you're out and a free man again. And don't ever hesitate to call us if you need anything. And we'll tell everybody to use pauljjhansen@hotmail.com. And it's we're just glad you're out of prison for the time being. Don't get thrown back in.
No. Actually, I'm supposed to have internet, in this where I'm living. It's just that we're something wrong with the Wi-Fi. It won't reach out to the room I'm.
Oh, darn.
Working on that.
There's a lawyer, I think, up in Alaska. I think her first name is Anna, and her last name is something I can't even pronounce. Have you heard about her?
No.
Or no, a judge. She's one of these judges, like a constitutional judge, a sovereign judge of some sort. Not a bar license type, but anyway, she's getting some news now, especially in this whole Bundy situation. This is a big deal. Really,
I need to
following it.
The entire Bundy case should be based on does the government have legal authority to continually own that land. The Constitution says they can only own land for 5 years unless put into a military purpose.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they've got to give it back to the public.
That's the whole fight fight that's going on right now, and I don't know if you heard, but they threw Cliven and his 2 sons in jail. No bail, and they'll probably be in there for 20 years with millions of dollars of fines if they don't get some kind of help.
Yeah. I think their only defense is the government supposed to hold that land that period of time.
Yeah, and they had a press journalist there who got thrown into for covering the story against the First Amendment, and even the ACLU is behind him and the Rutherford Institute. And he's still locked up. They tried to keep them in solitary confinement as well when they first went in, and I don't know if they're still in solitary or not.
Yeah, it's really, just don't go on government land and start doing stuff. Trouble. They should have been dealing with this right for government to own that land a long time ago instead of doing something like this.
Yeah, it's a big deal in the news right now with a lot of people. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really glad to hear you're out and enjoying some sunshine.
Yep.
And some buffets.
Yeah.
Some fruit.
Yep. Some food.
Good.
But, yeah, it's going good. I'm trying to just get everything up on my computer so I can start putting stuff back together.
Did you get...
the church ministry stuff issues.
Yeah, did you get your interview on the Canary radio?
Probably not.
No.
You want to resend that to me? Somebody gave me Manning's personal number and I misplaced it.
Oh, yeah, you should get on the Manning report.
We talked about that a little bit earlier, babe. He's gonna reach out to Rhonda for that.
Excellent. All right.
But if we have any other interviews, we need to resend him that to his email address. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that you're sending them to my email address, I'll have a much better log and record of them.
Okay. Well, very good, Paul. We're so happy you're out.
Yeah, stay in touch. It doesn't hurt to call me once in a while.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just super busy with, everything from joining the gym to getting my phone working. It all takes time.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you make are you uploading this to YouTube, or are you going to make a clip to put on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll put this up if that's okay. People are asking about how you're doing, and they'd love to hear that you're out, and I think people were concerned that, they hadn't heard from you in the first week, and they thought maybe they got to you, so we just want to tell everybody you're alive and well, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
When you're locked up for a year and a half, when you get out, you got to go back into confinement just to get your life back.
I bet. I can't even begin to imagine.
Yeah, a friend of ours said that he walked in the woods for, a year or something by himself after he got out. He was so shell-shocked. But, go out there and pick some wildflowers and put those in your room, too, and walk with bare feet in the grass.
Yeah. I'm just so glad it can't be another 5 or 10 years like these evil people wanted to give it.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's exactly what this whole thing was about.
Yep.
Evil people.
Yes.
Yeah, and do you know?
Evil people.
Hey, check this part out. The guy who's running for president right now, named Ted Cruz, he did mail fraud, and he mailed all kinds of stuff all over to voters, shaming them into voting, and he's not looking at 20 years.
Well, I don't know. Asking somebody to vote doesn't really constitute mail fraud.
Well, they classified it as mail fraud because it was lies. There were lies, and they were posting like the neighbors' voting score and stuff. It was really bad.
Kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
Well, they're just trying to get people to vote, and they published lies and mailed it across. I'm not sure that it went across state lines, but it probably did.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Paul. We're really glad to hear you're doing well, and We're so glad that you're finally out of prison. It's a huge blessing.
Yahoo!
Yeah, I thought I called you a long time ago. I just had so many people to contact. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We understand it's going to be a huge adjustment, after that long, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who care about you, so thank you. Glad you're doing well, and never hesitate to call us, and we'll call you from time to time.
Yeah, call me. Free to call me.
Okay.
We'll let you go.
Okay, God bless.
Adios. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.